Hello beautiful people, this is your host and host Naveen from Embedded Vision, on which I flirt with embedded devices and showcase a diverse set of embedded AI and time ML applications. In this video, I will teach you how to design India's flag on the Seeed Studio Wio terminal end to end by using functions such as draw line, draw circle, fill rect, and many more in an Arduino Sketch. However, if you are here just for code, I have included the GitHub repo link in the description below. Please use it to build something more awesome. Now, the rest of it, plug your Wio terminal into your computer. Open the Arduino IDE and start coding along. Hey beautiful people, welcome to the code along session. Let's start by adding library to our Arduino Sketch. Where we gonna add that library? We gonna add that library just before void set. Hashtag code tft underscore espi.h, and I even mentioned comment that it's the LCD library. Alright, let's now initialize the TFT LCD library. Don't forget the semicolon. Now even I'll mention in the comment that I'm trying to initialize the TFT LCD library. Alright, we are set from library body. Alright, now let's try to initialize the TFT LCD screen on Wio terminal. Are we gonna do that? Let's watch it. So we mentioned that in the comment that we're trying to initialize the TFT LCD screen on Wio terminal. Alright, now the first command which we're gonna write is tft dot begin. Alright, then after that write tft dot set rotation, which basically says that which corner we want to start. Alright, the value which I'm gonna put inside these brackets vary from 0 to 3, but I'm gonna use 3, where 0 stands for 0 degree, 1 stands for 90 degree, 2 stands for 180 degree, and 3 stands for 70 degree. Forget the semicolon. I will mention in the comment that it sets the rotation of the LCD screen. Alright, now I want to fill the entire screen with color white. How I'm gonna do that? By following a simple function, which is tft dot fill screen. Yep. And bracket I'll put tft underscore white. Okay, let me put the E in capital. Now we are good. Don't forget the semicolon. I'll mention that as a comment that it fills the entire screen with color white. Alright, now let's run this part of the code and see how it appears on Wio terminal. Alright, everything is looking the way we coded it. So let's move further in coding the India's flag. The next function I'll use is draw rect. Why? Because I want to add rectangle on the LCD screen to reach more nearer to my goal of displaying an Indian flag on Wio Terminal. Let's see how to do it. So I'll use TFT dot draw rect and I'll put coordinates 0, 0, 320, 80, and then I'll put the color, so it's TFT underscore black. Don't forget the semicolon. Then do mention in the comment that you're trying to draw a rectangle on the LCD screen. So in plain simple language, what I'm trying to say to my terminal, I'm trying to say to the Wio terminal that here, please draw a 320 cross 80 black rectangle starting from 0, 0. Yeah, in simple plain language, I'm saying this to Wio terminal. Now, after drawing the rectangle, I want to fill it with the color. So let's see how I can fill a rectangle. T dot fill rect. Please include the coordinate 20, 80, and then even also mention that what color you want to use in order to fill the rectangle you have just created. So since I want to add a rectangle on the top layer, the top part of the LCD screen, so I want to fill it with deep saffron color. So for that I'll use the RGB values. TFT dot color 565. This is one of the way of adding RGB values onto the LCD screen. 55, 153, 51. Yeah. Don't forget the semicolon, and then even mention the intention that why you did this. So I'm trying to fill a rectangle on the LCD screen with deep saffron color by using RGB values. Now let's try to add one more rectangle, but this time at the bottom of the LCD screen. So TFT dot draw rect, put the coordinates 0, 160, 20, 80, 50, black. Alright, then let's try to fill this rectangle. At this time I want to fill this rectangle with different color. That color will be green. T dot fill rect. Alright, now let's put the coordinates. Coordinate will be simple. $20 cross 80, 50 dot color 565. Then mention the RGB values of color green. 90, 136, 8. Alright. Now I'll mention that in the comment that I'm filling a rectangle on the LCD screen with in color by using the RGB value. It's good, comment out your process. Because the thing is, then your future self or someone else who's reading your code, it becomes very easy that what were your intention behind using this function or that function. Really, it makes your code readable. It's a good practice that we developers follow even in our professional systems. Alright, so now what I want to add a circle in the white band using a draw circle function. So let's jump onto that. So tft dot draw circle. Then let's add the values inside the bracket. 160, 120, 40, 50. Underscore AB. Don't forget the semicolon. Don't forget to mention comment. We're trying to draw a circle on the LCD screen. Now let's discuss about the component which went inside draw circle functions. So 160 cross 120 is the origin and 40 is the radius of the circle. So in normal English language, I'm saying draw a circle with 160 cross 120 as an origin and with a radius 40. Alright, now I want to add one more circle, which you can also see in the image, but it will be smaller than the circle. So tft dot draw circle. (160 cross 120 cross 15) because I want it smaller, but of same color. 15 underscore navy. Okay, don't forget the semicolon. Now I want to fill this circle. So how I can do that? I'm following a simple function called fill circle. tft dot fill circle. Alright, now let's first of all reduce the space. comma 120 comma 15 and then 50 underscore B. Alright, forget the semicolon. Mention in the comment that we are trying to fill a circle on the LCD screen. Alright, so now let's see how it looks on LCD screen of Wio Terminal. So how we can do that? Just click on save. Don't forget to save your code and then upload it to the Wio Terminal. So far so good, right? It is looking exactly the way we wanted it to be. Now let's jump back to the Arduino Sketch. Before moving to the next part of the code, Let me tell you about the colors of the flag. The national flag of India, the top band is of saffron color, indicating the strength and courage of the country. The bottom band is green in color, which shows fertility and growth. The white middle band indicates peace and truth with a dharma chakra, which has 24 spokes. And that's what I'll show you next. That is how I added 24 spokes between the small and large circle to make it resemblance as near to a chakra. So to begin with, I'll use the function draw fast VLAN. GFT draw fast line. Let me add the coordinate inside the bracket. 160, 80, 80, EFT underscore name. Don't forget the semicolon. Let me put the comment that I'm trying to draw a vertical line using this function. Alright, now let me add a horizontal line using draw fast function. Okay, 120, 80, 80. Let me add the color. Okay, let me add the comment. Draw out. Slot. Okay. Now let me bring this bracket more closer to the function. Alright, you're all set. But let me give you an explanation about the components which are there inside the bracket of draw past VLine and draw past edge function. 160 cross 80 and 120 cross 120 are the starting coordinate, and W, which is the width of the horizontal line, you can find in draw fast edge line. So 80 is the width of the horizontal line, and 80 in the vertical line function is the height of the vertical line. Alright, now let's run this code and see how it appears on the LCD screen. Okay, now let's wait for this code to get uploaded onto Wio Terminal. Cool, everything looks fine. Now let's add more lines or spokes in the quarter created, that is on the top and bottom part of the circle. The function I'll use quite shamelessly and aggressively is draw line. So TFT draw line. We add the coordinate inside it, which is 160, 120, 125, 100. Let me add the color now. 50. Navy. Alright, great. Don't forget the semicolon. Add the comment. Draw a line between 2 points of the LCD screen. Great. Now, what it conveys in simple plain English, it says that please draw a navy blue colored line from 160, 120 to 125, 100. That's it. Now let me just copy this line again, and what I'll do, I'll just tweak the coordinate inside this function. Alright, let me just copy it. See, okay. Ready? I want 85, or instead of 180, let's put 145. 33, 90, fourth one I want to put 22, 0, Ready? On 150. Alright, now let's copy it again a few more times. And let me change or tweak this coordinate. 180, 55, or what I'll do, I'll rather keep it as 200, 110, and this I'll keep at 180. And here I'll go to a lower value, 85, then 95, 192, 170, 80. This I'll keep at 90, and this one as 185. Let me just recheck it. Okay, 200 was 110, 180, 85, 195, 170, 80. Color I want to be the same. Indentation is correct. So now let's quickly check how these lines are appearing in the top part of the circle. Let me just save the script and let me upload it to Wio Terminal. Great! Now let's add more line to the bottom part of the circle. Now let me add this TFT draw line 10 more times to cover the bottom part of this circle. In order to save everyone's time, I have already copied it somewhere, these 10 lines with correct order. So I'll just copy paste here. Alright. Now guys, I want to tell you one thing, that these values which I have included in this draw line function, I have reached onto it by doing dozens of hit and trial experiments. So I haven't just randomly selected these coordinates. Now let me save this sketch and see how the overall flag is looking. Alright, so let me click on save. I'll click on upload. Come on. Beautiful. The India's flag is looking awesome on Wio Terminal. Now it's time for final touch. Let's add text around India's flag. To add text onto the screen of Wio Terminal, the functions which I'll use are as follows. tft dot set text color. Let me add the color. Black. Alright, don't forget the semicolon. Even mention the comment that it sets the text color to black. Alright, now let's move on to the next function, which is tft dot set text size, and here I want to give the value as 3. You can play around with this value according to your liking. Here I found out that 3 would be suitable, that's why I have added 3. Now let me mention the same in comment that it sets the size of the text. Okay, now let me add another function called draw string. Let me add the string Azadi ka 100, 100. Don't forget the semicolon. Don't forget the comment that you print string on the LCD screen. Alright, now a little bit more about this drawstring function. What is trying to say? What it is trying to reflect that please print Azadi ka from 100, 100. 100, 100 are nothing but the coordinates. Alright, now I want to add one more string, so I'll follow the same procedure. Okay, and in order to save this time, I have copied that code somewhere else, so I'll copy it here. Now let me paste it here. Let me indent it properly. Alright, so here one says that I want another string onto the LCD screen of Wio Terminal, but at 40, 200. Color will be black and size will be 3. Alright, so now let's upload the sketch for one last time. Alright, let me click on save and upload. So yes, everything looks correct. Mission accomplished. Kaboom! That's it, folks. Thank you for participating in the code along session of this video. If you like this video, do press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and lastly, share this video with your friends, family, neighbors, and ultimately with anyone who loves building and playing around with embedded devices. So until I meet you next time, take care and bye-bye.